I'm quite not satisfied with how it turned out, but I guess I have to wait and bring it in direct sunlight to see how it looks. This is a 2015 Mitsubishi Mirage G4. As you can see, I got my wheels from the 2023 model. My original plan is to have it two-toned, but my wife won't allow me to spend, I do not have enough budget for now. So today I'll try to use Bosny Elastic Dip. I've prepared warm water where I can put the spray cans. Putting the spray cans in warm water will help the paint particles to be sprayed finely as possible. For this project I used 4 cans, 2 cans for the base color, and 2 cans for the metallic effect. My base color is gunmetal gray, and the metallizer is graphite pearl. I will spray 1 can of each colors into wheels successively, to consume them as evenly as I can. Remove the plastic seal. And put it into the warm water. Make sure that the water is not hot, just warm, not exceeding 60 degrees Celsius. Because if too hot, the pressurized cans might explode. One technique is that every after spray, be sure to put it back here because when you spray, the reduction in air pressure cools the can. Remember that we do this so we can get a fine mist. We don't want big droplets. To make your life easier, use this handle with lever, and attach it to the spray cans. Because just using your index finger will give you muscle cramps. Prepare a garbage bag or anything that you can use to cover the brake system. This is not necessary if you remove your wheel and paint it away from your car. Actually, I prefer that method, because this method is risky of having running paint due to vertical position. Unfortunately I do not have the space to do it, so I'm doing this method instead. My rear brake is a drum brake. It is easy to cover it and there is no need for detailed covering. Position the plastic by reaching out between the gaps of the spokes. Look at the loose nets. They have different colors. This is a perfect chance to cover them with paint. Now let's do the same on the front wheel where I have disc brake. Take your time in doing this. Unlike the drum brake, it is very crucial that you cover the disc and the calipers completely. This is to avoid the spray from reaching the moving parts of the caliper, and most especially the discs, because it will contaminate the brake pads. Loose and molten paint residue might affect braking in a negative way. The bottom part exposes the disc. You may need an adhesive tape to join the ends of the plastic cover. Make sure that no parts of the cover is sticking out and touching the surface of the wheel. Next is to clean the wheel surface thoroughly. In my case, I just had my car washed, so I only need to wipe it with alcohol to make sure that there is no leftover grease. You don't want grease, grime, or dirt left in your wheel, because it will prevent the paint from bonding with the surface. You also need tire black for the tires so that peeling the excess paint will be easy later. I have attached the handle with lever to the spray can. Shake the can so that the ball inside will loosen the paint. We are now ready for the first coat, using the base color. We want the very first coat to be very light. Don't worry about the uncovered spots for now. Our goal is to make a rough surface so that the succeeding coats will have a good adhesion. Make sure to position your spray can at around 30 centimeters, or 1 foot, from the painted surface. This is to ensure fine coverage and avoid too heavy of a coat. After each coat, wait for 2 to 3 minutes before applying the next coat. Let's apply the same coat on the front wheel. Tip: every after spraying session, clean the nozzle off of paint to maintain fine mist. Then put it back to the warm water, while waiting for the next coat. This is the second coat. From now on, try to apply a decent amount of paint in every surface. Avoid staying on the same spot for too long, because the paint will accumulate and will run. Make sure to apply a decent amount on the wheels so that it will be easy to peel later. The same goes for the tires. I realize that I may not be liking this color at all. It's too dark for what I expected. Anyway, if I don't like it, at least the original paint is protected from small pebbles and other elements. This is the beauty of elastic paints. You can just peel them off when the time comes that you do not like it anymore. Looks like I made a bit heavy coat. This is what second coat looks like. I messed up in the third coat. Look how thick and heavy this is. The paint is running down. I hope the metallizer will be able to conceal this blunder. After 3 coats, the spray can is almost empty, so I'm going for the top coat now. Before the metallizer top coat, this is how the dried base coat looks like. I may not be appreciating it for now because the ambient light is not good. What do you think? Time for the metallizer coat. Since it is a metallizer, I expect it to, well, give a metallic effect. I am doing a pretty good coverage here already. Do the same on the front wheel. This is what it looks like after 3 coats of metallizer. I am not enjoying the color, but so far the project is a success. I went ahead to empty the spray can into 4th and 5th coats. I was hoping I can get a much glossier finish. I am not yet satisfied with the 4th coat, so I'm putting all out in this 5th coat. I'm done with the wheel. Now it's time to remove the paint on the tire. Just rub on something smooth until the paint wrinkles and come off. Look at how satisfying this is. I can do this all day long. It's like peeling off the plastic protector off a shiny smooth surface of a new appliance. You need to do extra rubbing effort on the grooved parts of the sidewall. Now let's do the front tire. I am so excited. Oops! I accidentally peeled a small portion on the wheel. This is super satisfying. Next, remove the plastic covers. Push it inwards, not outwards between the spokes, or you will risk peeling the paint off the wheel with just one scratch. Be extra careful on the front wheel with the disc brake system. Watch out for the plastic being hooked and stuck in the caliper pin canals. If you are having a hard time, you can steer the wheel so you can have a better reach on its behind. You can clearly see the uneven thickness of the paint in some areas. That is why I prefer to remove the wheel and lay it down horizontally, so that if the paint runs thick, it drips inward the wheel, instead of dripping downward, or clumping in one location. This is the finished product. I'll try to move it under a more lit area. I find the color too dark for my liking. See that Land Cruiser over there? Its wheels is what I imagined it to be like. I guess I should have opted for silver than gray. Now I'll do the driver's side. Looks like I did better on the driver's side wheels. How does it look like? What's your opinion? It's not as glossy as I imagined it. Since it's elastic paint, it actually has rubberized texture. 24 hours later, I was able to move it to direct sunlight. The texture is a bit matte instead of glossy. It's like a rough ceramic that's easy to break. I personally don't like the color, but my wife likes it. I guess for now its purpose is to protect the original paint, but as soon as I can, I'll go for the diamond cut finish. Thank you for watching. See you on our next trip.